Ladies, I'm here tonight on this show. How's everybody doing tonight? Here on a Monday, how's everybody doing? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this puppy going here tonight in the world of sports. Let's talk about some NFL news. They're saying that reports Deshaun Watson could sue the NFL in federal court if the NFL decides to suspend him for the whole entire season, according to Charles Robinson. And I think it would be not only Deshaun Watson, but also I think the player association would support him. So we'll see what the hell happens. The owners are very pissed, not at the whatever happened with the Deshaun Watson. They're more pissed at Jimmy Haslam and the Cleveland Browns for giving him $230 million guaranteed. They think that really raised the quarterback market. So that's why they're pressuring Roger Goodell to suspend him for the whole season, because they want to punish Cleveland for giving him $230 million guaranteed. So we'll see so that's why I think Deshaun Watson and the player associations where we get pissed off, because this is no longer about the sex allegations. This is now about the owners being pissed at Cleveland for giving him all that money. And so that's why I guess Watson and the player association will try to sue the NFL if it's for the whole season. We'll see what happens. The Madden ratings came out. I think Tyreek Hill got ranked at 99. That was a big talk today. The Madden ratings came out. I never understood why people make it such a big deal of the Madden ratings. I really don't. Like, how the fuck is a video game supposed to help you in real life? Like, pendejo. And I see a lot of very, like, good channels worried about that. Like, I'm like, like some legit sports channels are, like, worrying about that shit. I'm like, why are you guys worrying about the Madden ratings? They're saying that fucking Leonard Fournette showed up to fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers, fucking weighing over 250 pounds. I think they said 260 pounds. I bet you Baradon. There's no way you can play like that, because how can you even like move around, run and shit with 260 pounds? That is terrible, man. I would not be surprised at all if he gets released. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking Le'Veon Bell. Somebody didn't fucking exercise this offseason. Jesus Christ, man. I bet you battled on Leonard Fournette. Jesus Christ. More Madden ratings. Madden NFL 23 ratings and rankings meet the top 10 receivers and tight ends, led by Devontae Adams. If you guys want to go read this, Michael Rutherstein, go check him out, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Let's see more stuff. Devontae Adams, like I said, he's a 99, just like Tyreek Hill. The Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders report to training camp today. So there we go, man. Officially, the Bills and the Raiders are in training camp. We're getting this thing underwear here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man. That's pretty much it. Just the fucking Madden ratings and the Bills and the Raiders reported to training camp, along with the Deshaun Watson stuff about potentially suing the NFL. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move over to basketball. One more chicken nugget here for what is this, college football, I guess. Whatever, we'll throw it in there with the NFL. Sources: Big 12 and Pac-12 are trying to partner, but as of right now, it is not working out. Talks amongst the two conferences officially end. The two sides had at least 3 lengthy Zoom calls to explore options. When the last 2 weeks, no strong revenue driver emerged. Yeah, so I think they're trying to combine the Big 12 and the Pac-12 because of, Oklahoma and Texas leaving the Big 12 and USC and UCLA leaving the Pac-12. So maybe they're trying to combine them to make a stronger conference. Who knows what's going to happen, man? I can see just everything going to the shithole and just having 2 conferences like the Big Ten and the SEC and everything else going to the shithole. Because it's no longer going to be like 5 power conferences. It's not going to only be 2. If you have fucking the 2 best teams in the Big 12, Oklahoma and in Texas leave, and the 2 best teams in the Pac-12, or at least I don't know, because Oregon's pretty damn good too. But I mean, one of them in USC leaving along with UCLA. Yeah, we'll see what the hell happens there. Let's see some NBA news. Oklahoma City signed Courage Williams to a 4-year, $27 million extension. Let's Let's see here, more news. I don't know if there's any more. Charlotte Hornets coach Steve Clifford on running back with owner Michael. Oh yeah, so it's a podcast with Adrian Wojnarowski interviewing Steve Clifford about getting rehired to join the Charlotte Hornets as coach again. I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's about it for basketball. Basketball's fucking dry as hell. I would say this. There's also another story, and that's that supposedly Russell Westbrook's he fired his agent because his agent is pissed off that he keeps asking for a trade. He asked for a trade in 2020, then again in 2021, and now here again in 2022. So he's getting pissed off. So him and Westbrook got into an argument, and he fired him. And I don't know what's going on. Supposedly, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook had a three-way call today, and they're talking about possibly coming back for 2022-2023 season, which this maybe means that the Kyrie Irving shit is in the shithole. Who knows what's going on? But it is being reported that LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis had a three-way call today, trying to figure out a way to once again play together in 2022-2023 season. So what I'm thinking is that the owners, the general manager told LeBron, we can't trade this guy. Nobody wants him. There's reports too that whoever gets him would buy him out right away and release him. And that Westbrook is very offended by that because Westbrook thinks he's still like a top 10 player. And so that's like, I guess that's part of it too, where a lot of teams don't want to trade for Westbrook because they don't want to keep him. The idea was to get him and then buy him out, which I don't know why that's a problem. You can still release him just because he's not happy with it. What the hell? Like, he can't force you not to release him if another team were to acquire him in a trade. I don't get that at all. But yeah, there's that. LeBron, Westbrook, and Anthony Davis having a three-way call today. But then other than that, that's about it. Not a lot of news. Baseball, obviously, we had the home run derby tonight. Juan Soto fucking won it. He beat Julio Rodriguez, who had a hell of a game, man. I'm going to watch some Seattle Mariners, man. They're a 14-game winning streak. They're right now in the wild card. Yeah, man, fucking Julio Rodriguez, man, great outing, making it all the way to the fucking... I believe he had, over 60 home runs in the first two rounds, 31 and 32, and then he kind of, at the end, I think he only had 18, kind of got tired. Juan Soto ends up beating him. Fucking Juan Soto had kind of an easy path, Jose Ramirez didn't do that good in the first round. And then fucking, I don't know if Kyle Schwarber did this on purpose, but Pujols ended up beating Kyle Schwarber, and so obviously Juan Soto beat Pujols. But it was pretty damn good. I was worried about the shadows because there was a 5 o'clock start, and usually baseball, you want to start it before the shadows at 1 o'clock or after the shadows at 7 o'clock. So I was a little bit worried that being a 5 o'clock start in LA, it would be a problem. You can see some guys wearing sunglasses, but for the most part, I thought it was a good event. Juan Soto, congratulations. Obviously, Juan Soto, all of a sudden, a bunch of trade talks. They're saying the Yankees are looking to acquire him. Yankees, Mets, and Padres, the teams I'm hearing. Garrett Cole said today, before the home run derby, that I would absolutely love Juan Soto on my team. So we'll see what happens. The trading deadline coming up in the next few weeks. The Nationals are a fire sale with Josh Bell, Nelson Cruz, and Juan Soto all potentially looking to get traded. That's the team that could make the most noise here in the trading deadline, the Washington Nationals, with all of those guys being available. They're saying the Cubs are also gearing up to trade catcher Wilson Contreras. Even though Wilson Contreras does not want to leave, the expectation is that Wilson Contreras will be traded in this trading deadline by the Cubs. Let's see here, more news. Let's see here. Looking for more news. Here, Spexism reigns here whether the Nats can pull off a Juan Soto mega deal in 2 weeks, or as one executive put it, a Kevin Durant type deal on a deadline. Yeah, man, that's gonna be tough, man. To trade him. Like, you want to get as much as possible for Juan Soto. He's only 23 years old. You better not rush it. You might want to wait until the off season and get a good offer, man. So they said that the fucking the which to me this is kind of like too complicated. It's an exhibition game. Like, first of all, they said that they're no longer doing a tie, an extra innings. They're just gonna do a home run derby, which I don't understand, because now with the new format that you have a runner in second base, usually these games go by the 10th, 11th inning, and then they end. And also, why the fuck are you even going extra innings if it's an exhibition game? It doesn't really mean anything. I would just end the game as a tie. It doesn't really matter. But then instead they want to do a home run derby. If it's a tie game after 9 innings, they want to do a home run derby. Jesus Christ. And so right now the rumors are that Ty France, Julio Rodriguez, and Kyle Tucker would be the 3 participants for the American League, and Pete Alonso, Ronald Acuna, and Kyle Schwarber would be the 3 participants for the National League. 4 of the 6 competed in the home run derby today. The other 2 being Kyle Tucker and Ty France, who did not. But I don't know why just fucking ended in a tight freaking exhibition game. Or just play the normal format you've been playing for the last 2-3 years, which is you have to run on second base, by the 11th inning at max, so it should be over. I think it takes more time. You got to take the fucking batting cage out and, put the protector for the pitcher. I don't know. I would just fucking end the game. Or just play the normal extra inning game with the guy on second base. But whatever. They want to do a home run derby. Let's see here. Let's see if there's more news. Clayton Kershaw to start for the American League. I beg your pardon, for the National League. Clayton Kershaw to be the starting pitcher for the National League. Let's see here, more stuff. They're saying Shane McClanahan is rumored to be the starting pitcher for the American League. We'll see. Let's see here, more news. Or are we ready to move on to let's see, man. All right, you know what? Let's move over to wrestling. All right, let's go over to wrestling here tonight on a Monday, and then we'll call it a night here on a Monday. Where the fuck is my article? All right, so they're saying that it's very likely that the new Wall Street journalist pulls out maybe another article about Vince McMahon. Obviously, the first one was about he paid $3 million to a woman, and then they're saying that 3 more came out that he altogether has paid 3 women in the last, or 4 women in the last 16 years, $12 million. So it's still being investigated by the board of directors. But I don't know. I thought it was, at this point, just come up with a new story, get the investigation. I feel like they're kind of just smoking this whole McMahon thing at this point, man. Jesus Christ. They're saying that ever since Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks said that walked out in May, they've been a little bit more focused with the women's division. Trying to get them over. Obviously they've done a good job the last few years with Bianca Belair, making her a star. Now they're trying to do the same with Liv Morgan, it appears. And they're saying that Bayley could be back soon. I don't know, Bayley, man. Jesus Christ, people are trolling her on Twitter that she's been out for over a year. That they're saying she could be. She's been training in the performance center. She could be back soon. They're saying Kevin Owens, who's been out since I believe June. I don't even know what happened to Kevin Owens. Last time we saw him, he was supposed to have a qualifying Money in the Bank match versus Ezekiel, and then that match got pushed to SmackDown and then never happened. So they're saying that Kevin Owens is being advertised to have a Kevin Owens show tonight on Raw. We'll see about that. A wrestler from Canada, Michael Elligan, was arrested. I don't know who the fuck this is, but he was arrested, and I guess he also has a contract with New Japan, and they're saying that he could be banned from Japan from ever going back to Japan. So his career might be over as a New Japan wrestler. Santana, who suffered a leg injury a few weeks ago in the cage match, Blood or Guts, saying it's a torn ACL. He went to Puerto Rico because he works for a company in Puerto Rico and he was the champion there. He went there to relinquish the title. This guy was rumored that he was going to be his contract was going to expire here pretty soon with AEW, and he was going to walk out. He didn't want to be in that tag team with Ortiz anymore. He wanted to become a singles competitor. But now, I mean, poor guy, because, I mean, he tore his ACL, man. He's going to be out for a while, Santana, man. The pay-per-view coming up for Ring of Honor, that before Dishonor, they're saying that it got spoiled because the fucking, I think it's going to be the Ring of Honor champion, Tosh Grisham, versus Claudio Castagnoli. And they're saying that fucking they did an AEW taping for the future, and they're saying that Grisham comes out without the Ring of Honor championship. So a lot of people think that that's because the episode's going to be televised in a few weeks, and by that time, the Death Before Dishonor will be over, and that Claudio Castagnoli would be the new Ring of Honor champion. So I don't know. I don't really care about Ring of Honor, honestly. Although it has a lot of AEW people. Also, it was announced that Ric Flair is going to be having a match on July 31st. It's going to be a tag team match with his brother, his son-in-law, Andrade, who's obviously the husband of his daughter, Charlotte Flair. So it's going to be Andrade and Ric Flair versus Jay Lethal from AEW. And fucking, out of all people, Jeff Jarrett. What's up with everybody wanting to work with Jeff Jarrett all of a sudden? So Jeff Jarrett, man, Jesus Christ. He's on Saturday night, July 30th, he's the special guest referee at SummerSlam for the Usos in the Street Profits match. And then the next day, on July 31st, on a Sunday, he's in a tag team match with Jay Lethal versus Andrade and Ric Flair. That is crazy. I can't believe if Jeff Jarrett is with WWE, because for what I'm hearing, Jeff Jarrett does have a contract with WWE. How are they letting him compete in this shit? Especially with AEW guys like Jay Lethal and Andrade. That really made me scratch my ass, and I don't even have androids. Why would Vince allow that? That's kind of, a lot of people thought it was going to be like an AJ Styles, and that's what, from WWE or some shit. But that's kind of crazy that that they're gonna let the WWE guy Jeff Jarrett, although he's not a current wrestler, he's contracted by the WWE. They're gonna let him work with the AEW guys and Jay Lethal and Andrade. That's pretty crazy. And also too, because remember, Tony Khan and Ric Flair don't really like each other either. So it's funny too that Tony Khan let Andrade and Jay Lethal be in the match. Are they like maybe potentially are planning a forbidden door between AEW and WWE? I don't know, man. You remember a few weeks ago when John Cena's anniversary, 20-year anniversary, they let CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and Big Show, all AEW guys, appear on Raw on a video, thanking John Cena for 20 years. I don't know, man. Tony Khan said I'm definitely open to it. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'll be definitely open to doing a Forbidden Door pay-per-view with WWE. It would be pretty damn interesting, but like I said in the past, man, now with all this technology, you can DVR one show, watch the other one, maybe DVR both of them. You could fucking watch maybe one show on your computer while watching the other one on your TV. It's not like the 90s where you gotta pick, I want to watch fucking Raw, or I want to watch... They're not even on the fucking same day. One's on a Wednesday, the other two on a Friday, and on a Monday. So maybe they're just like, fuck this fucking rivalry and just end up working together, man. Who knows, man? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? But that really scratched my ass, man. And I don't even have androids. That the WWE guy, Jeff Jarrett, is working with two AEW guys. But ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I want like a like. Thank you for watching.